Hi everyone, welcome to School of Scarlet. Today I have another message for you. So today's message is all coming around August. So happy August everyone. Today we're going to be talking about what's to come in August, the energies and things that I'm feeling. So have y'all felt anything coming on board already? So last night I felt a ton of energy coming through. I actually had a huge manifestation come through. Things that I would have never thought happening happen. So if you have been feeling any of that, comment down below, give me a like, something like that to let me know that you are resonating with this message. So what I'm really feeling about this month is that a lot of us are starting to see the changes in our physical reality, in our 3D reality. So I had been talking about a lot in the messages to ignore the 3D, that stuff is not something we need to pay attention to. It's the old, it's what's getting wiped clean, it's the stuff that's, falling away. So now we're starting to see the things that coming on board, the newness, the new things that are coming in place of that space, of those things that have now been cleared. So, welcome those things into your reality, welcome them, celebrate them, congratulate yourself, have a lot of joy as these things arrive in your life. They are really meant to really shift you, inspire you, to uplift you, to keep you out of those energies that you were in before. Many of us have been in energies of sadness, of anger, of just all kinds of things. Anxiety is a huge one for people. And these energies have been something that has been a daily thing for people. And now we're starting to kind of come out of that. We're really, really coming out of that. We're feeling our joy. We're coming into the things that are more aligned with us. So it's time to abide in that and not look back. So that's what's coming through, is not to look back into those things. Those things are a thing of the past. They were necessary then, but they are not needed now. We don't need to go into those lower energies any longer. Okay. So what's also coming through is that you are starting to see a lot of people falling away from your life. And this can be kind of unsettling to some of you. Some of you may feel kind of ungrounded as this begins to happen. Just realize that this is natural. This is a natural process. Allow it to happen as those things leave. Just kind of unattached to those things and realize that they served you for some time, but now they must leave. And sometimes these are things that we've invested a lot of time, energy, and love into, like relationships. These could be friendships. These could be very romantic relationships. These could be, long-term relationships that, are not being able to be sustained due to these different frequencies and energies that we're now carrying. So if you are watching this video, you're vibrating very, very high, which is why you can hear this message, which is why you are here. And so many times, if we have, started relationships and friendships with people that were maybe at that lower vibration that we were at that time, they can't really hang with us anymore. And so I kind of just show this in a diagram, really showing that, this is where you're at and this is where they're at. And they're either going to have to come meet you or you got to meet them. So otherwise they just kind of fall away from the reality. So that's what I'm seeing coming through. The other thing I'm seeing coming through is a bit of confusion. So as these things happen, sometimes we get confused thinking that there's something wrong. There's something, seriously wrong here. But again, this is just something natural. So the other thing that I'm really sensing and seeing is like a butterfly. I associate a lot of this to like butterfly, the transformation, the metamorphosis that a butterfly does. And in the process of becoming a butterfly, it truly has to kind of shed away and so many parts of itself. And so it really does lose all of these parts of itself. And so that's natural. If the butterfly allows it, this happens and it becomes a butterfly. But let's say that we go in there and we begin to mess with the cocoon and like try to put things back in there, or we try to, speed up the process and like remove parts of the cocoon. If we do either of those things, either trying to add things back in and force things to come back together or take things apart, then that butterfly, that cocoon, the caterpillar that's in there will die and it won't be able to fulfill its full process. So we have to allow things to naturally happen rather than intervening and trying to pull away or put things back when they've already fallen away. So once things fall away, it's time to let them fall away. Just like the leaves on a tree, when they fall in the fall, they fall. We don't go pasting them back on, putting them back on. They don't need to be reattached in order for the tree to make new leaves in the spring. They have to fall away, and the tree has to be barren for some time. And in that process of being barren and alone, it gains its different strengths. There's a lot of trees, especially fruit trees. We grow fruit trees out here. They require certain hours of freeze. They require certain hours of this winter, and it's really a harshness to the plant, but it's needed, it's necessary in order for it to produce the fruit. If it doesn't get these hours, it actually will not produce the fruit. So that's what's coming through. The other thing that's coming through is a long time ago, I had some little eggs, and they were fertilized chicken eggs, and we allowed them to hatch and stuff. We did it through an incubator. And when we're doing this, they were getting ready to hatch, and we were starting to see little cracks in the egg. And we would start to get really impatient and start to pick away at the eggshell. And after a while, I noticed that this was not good for the chick. Anytime we would do this, it seemed like the chick would suffer more, and it wasn't helping the chick for us to peel away any of that eggshell. So we really have to allow our process to happen naturally, however it unfolds for us. Right now, some of you may be feeling a lot of energies moving things very, very quickly, and you may be feeling the feeling of wanting to put things back together, trying to fix things. But really, what's happening here is this unraveling is actually for you. It's not happening against you. So you don't actually need to go and put all these pieces back together. So as the chick is hatching and it's coming out of its egg, it makes no sense to grab those eggshells and piece them back together on the chick. The chick has to come out. It has to be birthed. It has to come out into this world and grow and continue to grow and live its life however it lives its life. So that's what's coming through right now. So I hope that this message found you well. The energies are all really, really potent right now. Like I say, either they're going very quickly like this and things are just falling away. And sometimes that confusion comes in of, oh, we need to fix it. But really, this is very natural. So I want to congratulate you as you allow things to fall away from your reality and you allow those things that remain and that are more aligned with you to stay. Okay, the other thing that could be happening is that there could be a little bit of a slowness in energy, feeling as if the manifestations or the things that you have been focusing on have not come into fruition. And they have. They're already here. Everything comes into physical nature in the spiritual before it presents itself in the physical. So it will show up. And most likely this month, there's a lot of energies, a lot going on. It will show up. So just have faith, be strong, take one step in front of the other, follow your heart, be gentle. Just like a child wakes up in the morning, not really knowing what that day entails. That's really what we're called to do, is just wake up and, check our environment, see what's happening, and go with that flow of that day. And that day we will fulfill the things that need to be fulfilled for whatever it is, whatever goal it is that you have. You don't have to worry about it. It's all working together in its natural energies. What you put your focus on, your heart knows that. It will manifest, it will expand that. Even if things kind of begin to get a little chaotic, like I say, with the energies, don't worry, stay strong. All you need is a little bit of mustard seed of faith, is what they say. So just stay strong with that. So these energies are very, very strong as well. So what's coming through is also to ground yourself, to use the earth, walk amongst the earth, barefoot, use the water. If you have water, lakes, you can take baths, immerse yourself in water is good. Okay, drink lots of water, staying hydrated, and taking in the sunlight is very important this month. So there's going to be a lot of expansion, a lot of beauty. We're going to be experiencing more of this. Our consciousness is expanding, our awareness is expanding into more. And so there's a lot going on here this month, and it's a very exciting month. So I encourage you to just take care of yourself. Just take it one day at a time. Connect with your inner child. Have fun. Have joy. The fear, the sadness, the anger, all those things are a thing of the past. So you can abide in joy. And as joy arrives, don't have any shame or guilt. Abide in that. Allow yourself this gift. Immerse yourself in the joys of life. So I hope that this message found you well. If it resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up. Leave a heart down below or a comment. Share this message with others so it may resonate with others as well. I love you all. Thank you all for coming here. And if you're new here, I hope that you come back. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all.